Okay, so for my air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, during the month of September, here is your general reading. So again, it is not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So your first card was the Ace of Cups, but unfortunately, it came upside down for you. So during the month of September, for my air signs, talks about exhaustion, like emotional exhaustion, and needing to either get your emotions under control or release whatever's been building up, like your raw emotions, your emotions that you have. You're upset, you're depressed, you're angry, and you're kind of flying off the handle. You're stressed out. You're thinking about old things that happen, old things that bother you or that are coming back up, and it's like things are bubbling back up to the surface, and you're getting to the point where you're kind of tired, exhausted, or you want to snap out. So, making sure during the month of September, if this is you or if this is happening, be careful, because that's going to affect your relationships with you and your loved ones, your friends, or whoever. You don't want to be some emotional train wreck type of person, snapping out, causing arguments, and then feeling guilty later, or feeling bad about what you said, or you say something you can't take back. If you feel like you need therapy or you need medicine or you need some outlet, maybe going to the gym, maybe starting a dance class, doing something to kind of help, maybe talking to a therapist. Maybe you need to sit down and address the issues that are happening calmly before you just let it build up, build up, build up, and then snap out. So, watching your emotions, finding a way to release whatever is bothering you, but in a way that is not going to be harmful to you or to others. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something pisses you off at work. Maybe you've had issues with your relationship. Maybe you've noticed a change in your friendships and you're like, I'm about to snap off. I'm moody, I'm bitchy, I'm crabby. And Spirit is like, ooh, be careful, because if you approach it wrong, you might say some things or do some things that could really hurt your relationships, when really maybe you're just exhausted from work. Maybe you're had a bad day. Maybe you need more sleep. Maybe you need to change up the foods you eat. So, watching your emotions. I also get, maybe some of you are in the process of, like, for the females, maybe like menopause. Maybe like, I don't know why I feel like this lately. Well, have you been tested? Are your vitamin levels low? Do you going through menopause? Okay. So your card flew way over here. So you have victory and success. So maybe there is something that you had been working on or that you're going to start working on, but it looks like there will be some type of victory or success either coming in for you during the month of September, or something that you start in the month of September will be victorious and successful. In order for it to be victorious and successful, maybe you just kind of remember, like, I can't let this stress me out. Maybe it was a project for work and you're just at your point where you're like, I'm ready to snap out, I'm ready to quit, and you calm yourself down, you get through it, and then once you've finished the project, you're like, okay, now I can celebrate because I'm done being stressed out, I'm over with. Maybe it's something in your home life, your relationships, friendships, and you're just like, I really wanted to cuss this bitch out and tell her what I thought about her, but I bit my tongue. I didn't say anything. And you know what? It ended up being for the best. I realized maybe she was going through something too. So there's some type of victory and success. It could be with work, it could be in relationships, love, finances. But it could be with your emotions. Maybe because I'm warning you now, hey, control yourself. You don't want to ruin something. And by controlling yourself, controlling your tongue, or by facing your emotions and finding a way to deal with it the right way, it leads to some type of success instead of some type of big blowout or failure or whatever. Or maybe because you have been being a bitch or been being depressed or been being angry or mad or sad about something, and you finally seek counseling. Maybe that counseling, you figure out that, like, wow, this really helps me. Like, I'm started this in September, or I'm starting this, and I'm noticing that I'm changing for the better. All right, let's see. What else? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What else does Spirit have for you during the month of September? What else for the month of September? All right, nothing came out of that deck. Let's go to love and relationships. All right, 2 cards. All right, so you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. See, maybe you're going back and forth and it's like it's stressing you out, whatever you got going on, whatever, maybe there's an issue with a relationship or a friendship. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. Maybe it could be something with work or home, something with your kids, but you're going back and forth with yourself. Like, do I say something? Do I not say something? But Spirit is like, okay, decide how you want to address this, but then make sure you address it in a proper way. When you decide, like, hey, I want to have a talk, I'm going to talk. I'm not going to scream and yell. Or maybe you decide, you know what, our relationship sucks and we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to go to counseling. You also have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So of course this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but for some of you, maybe you're an emotional wreck. Ooh, I can't even talk. And you know what I just thought? Like, this card was talking about releasing emotions. Maybe you also need to release people. Maybe there are past lovers, past friends that you had relationships with, and you're just like holding on to things that happen, and it's coming back up to haunt you, and you're like, I wish I would have said this, or I wish I would have left sooner, or I wish I would have snapped out. Spirit is like, you know what? Just let that go. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, do some meditating, let it go. There's no point readdressing that or re-arguing about that or snapping off about that. Now, if it's a current situation where you're like, I don't want to break up, but I want to talk about what has happened, okay, fine. But make sure you do it in a way that is kind of like respectful to both of you, so you don't say some things that really just you can't take back. So releasing your ex or releasing things that happen that are controlling your emotions in a negative way. So something for you guys, for air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I just think September is really going to be about controlling your emotions, having needed conversations, but doing it in the proper way so that you don't regret it later on. And then that will lead to some type of success for you. So that's what I have for you guys. If you want a personal reading, www.designertouch.com, $30. I'll send you a video read for you specifically. Make sure if you do book a personal read, don't send me a bunch of details. The less I know, the better. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and share this video.